I'm going to take a little sidestep from the videos about working with Ancestry and Family Search to just talk a little bit about what to do in Family Search when you find some information that you need to change some relationships. Some things just have to be done only in Family Search. We can't do it in Ancestry. We can move sources over, we can move facts over, but we can't always move and change all the relationships, especially in this particular instance. I When I was searching in Ancestry for Elton C. Elder, I was able to find through sourcing that he is the father of two children, Crawford and Caroline. And when I went to move Caroline, I was able to successfully move from Ancestry over into Family Search, and so she's here with her parents. But when I went to connect up my record in Ancestry, my Crawford record, it connected me, or it showed me that there was already a record for a Crawford Latimer Elder in Family Search, and this is the record. It was created probably from extracted birth records, and the reason I think that is that the parents are listed correctly, but they do not have any birth or death information. And that would make sense if someone was using a birth record to extract out the information. They would have the parents' names, but they wouldn't know how old the parents were. So what I need to do is I need to connect this Crawford Latimer Elder to his correct parents, the correct records for his parents, and then I'm going to have these duplicate records that are going to need to be merged. So to start, let's make the connection. So I'm going to use this unique ID number. This is where these come in handy. And I want to copy this unique ID number. And the easiest way to do that, if you put your cursor over the number and triple click, it will highlight. So click, click, click really fast, and then right click and copy. And now I'm going to go back to my family here, Elton C. Elder, and I want to add a child. Now I could manually add by name here, but instead I'm going to do down here, find by ID number, because I already know this individual's ID number. And I'm going to right click and paste, and then find. And so it's asking me, do you want to add this person, Crawford Latimer Elder, as a child? And yes, I do. This is the record, and I'm going to go ahead and click Add Person. And so now it has made that connection. I like to think of it as strings. It has tied a string from Crawford Latimer Elder to his correct parents, Elton C. Elder and Clara E. Latimer. So those are here. So now I've got this little family. I am missing the one child that didn't live, but we'll try to find that in the future. Well, I'm here, and I know that Crawford is the middle name for Elton C. Elder. I'm going to go ahead and fix that. I clicked on the name, I clicked Edit, and now I'm just going to update the name, and I'm going to put from child's birth record, which I still need to find, but I'm sure it exists, so we'll find that. Okay, and attach it. All right, so now we've got this family, but we have some duplicates here. So if I click on Crawford Latimer Elder, I'm going to go to his person page. And if I scroll down, I will see that he has two sets of parents. So I'm going to open this up. So this was the record that I had attached to originally. So here's an Elton Crawford Elder, and here is Clara E. Latimer. I need to now combine these two duplicates together. So I'm going to use the same procedure. I'm going to go ahead and triple click and copy this ID number right here for Elton Crawford Elder. And now I'm going to go to the more correct record. I'm going to go to his person page. And then down here on the person page, on the right hand side, is this button right here, Possible Duplicates. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Possible Duplicates, and it's found two duplicates in the system already for me. I'm going to merge by ID for this one because I know which one it is, and I'm not even sure if those two duplicates were the one I was identifying. I'm going to put in the ID number and click Continue. So here's where the duplicates come into play. I've got one record here on the left, and I've got a second record here on the right. And what I want to do is make sure that all of the most correct information ends up on the left. And I also want to preserve any relationships that I need to. And then I can merge those two together. So the name is the same. None of this information needs to be updated. But then when I go down here, I need to bring these relationships over. Okay, this Clara is the same as this one. They will be merged together at some point in time. And this is the same Crawford right here. And then that's all the information that's here. I'm going to click continue merge. I'm just going to put duplicate records, and I'm going to click finish merge. All right, now I saw other duplicates there, so let's go back to the possible duplicates tool. I'm going to click on that. Okay, so the one record disappeared, so that was probably the one that I had identified by ID number. So I'm going to go ahead and let's merge these two together and see what's going on here. Again, this is another one where the record for Elton C. Elder has no birth or death information. So that's all we know. Oh, this is from their marriage record, it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and I don't need to replace this. This is it's the same ID number, same person. And I actually put a better marriage date in. I'm going to delete this one eventually. So I'm just going to leave that alone. And then I'm going to do continue merge and finish merge. So again, that was a record that was extracted out from marriage records. Now I think I've got all of the duplicates taken care of. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, I'm just going to run it one more time just to make sure. Okay, I didn't find any. So now I'm going to link back to his person page. Okay, but I still have this extra Clara Latimer that I need to take care of. So triple click on her ID number, the one that I want to get rid of, and I'm going to go click up here to the more correct one and go to her person page. And now we're going to run that possible duplicates tool one more time. Wow, there's quite a few. It looks like her middle name is Elizabeth, and it looks like there's a few extra records, but let's start with we'll start with the first one at the top. And again, if I wanted to change anything, I would, but I'm not going to. This is the same individual, same ID number. This is the same individual, same ID number. And then I'm going to continue merge and finish merge. I could probably do a better reason. All right, so while we're here, let's just take 1 second. So it looks like from her duplicates, well, let's run possible duplicates again. It looks like her middle name is Elizabeth, and it is actually doing Latimer. So it isn't Latimer, so I guess I need to fix that. So I will fix that. So I'm going to do review merge. Can't imagine it got indexed incorrectly all those times, so that's probably correct. So I'm going to replace the name. So now I've changed it back to Clara Elizabeth Latimer, and the birth date is fine. And looks like we've got a set of duplicate parents that will have to be merged. Sometimes this opens up a can of worms, but that's okay because then we're cleaning up the tree. Duplicate record. Finish merge. Okay, so I've got one more of those duplicates to merge together. So let's go ahead and do that. Possible duplicates. Here it is. We're going to review it. Could have been extracted a couple of times. Not going to change any of that information, but I do have to add this another duplicate set of parents over. Continue merge and finish merge. Okay, so while I'm here on her page, I'm going to go ahead and standardize her birth date. And my trick for that is you'd think you could click here and it'd put it in, and it doesn't. It doesn't do it. So the trick is put your cursor at the end of the information, hit your space bar. It will suggest the standard. You can click on it and you're good to go. Same with this. Cursor at the end of the information, hit your space bar, find the standard form. And I'm just going to put in that I'm standardizing the information and save it. Okay, and So now we've got these duplicate parents, and that would be where we would go next, is to merge all of those duplicate parents together. I'm going to do one more cleanup, and that's with the marriage date. I added a standard form of their marriage date here. So this is an extra, a duplicate of the date. I'm just going to go ahead and delete it and just write that it's a duplicate and delete, because I like the standard form is all good. Now that's all cleaned up. So we've put these two kids in with their parents, and we've cleaned up all of the duplicates for Elton Crawford Elder and Clara Elizabeth Latimer. I need to change his name while I'm here, because it isn't Latimer. It is Turner, like that, Latimer, and I'm going to save that. Turner. And there, that's nice and clean. So my next step would be to go ahead and merge the duplicates for Clara Elizabeth.